Alright, guys, here we are.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe? I must have passed out.
Thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. It was so horrible.
It's a big ass tornado. Good God.
This is my storm. I caused this.
Yep.
I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing.
Uh-oh.
Max. This is the only way.
Uh-oh.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No way.
Aww.
You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again.
Wow.
Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate.
Chloe.
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe. I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Man. Come on, guys. Sacrifice Chloe or sacrifice Arcadia Bay? I mean, catch up with chat here just for a second, guys. We have, no, this can't happen, as all this was being said. Shine Bright says, foolproof. Pammy says, Chloe will die and she'll never know anything about their friendship. Wow. Pammy also says, and Nathan would get sent down. Shine Bright says, no, Chloe. Pammy says, I can't believe this is going to be the ending. So predictable. Shine Bright says, I thought it was Max, but it's Chloe. Mini Hog is without words. I'm showing one person watching. There must be more than one person watching, though, because I'm getting all kinds of people chat here. So something's messed up with YouTube, because it's showing me one person's watching, but I have feedback here from at least 5 or 6 people. Anyway. Sacrifice Chloe, you have to, Pammy says. Velo says sacrifice Chloe. Manny says, wow, what a choice. Pammy says she doesn't belong in the world. How many times has she died? And Danielle says, but if Chloe dies, at least she would be with Rachel. Wow, that's a good point there, Danielle. Wow. Minnie says, I honestly don't know what to choose here. Sacrifice Arcadia Bay or sacrifice Chloe? I wonder where most people are going to go with this. How many times, one of my thoughts right now is, how many times have we heard Max tell Chloe that Chloe matters more to her than anything in the world? More than Arcadia Bay? I know Max has said that to Chloe, she means more to her than anybody in the world, or anything in the world. Does Chloe mean more to her than Arcadia Bay? And another question is, if I sacrifice Arcadia Bay to save Chloe, how are they going to live? How are Max and Chloe going to be alive? I don't understand that. Catching up on the chat here. It's like fate has been trying to get rid of Chloe. For Pammy, Shine Bright says, when someone is meant to die, they just die. Pammy says, Chloe wants to die. She'll be with Rachel and her dad. Oh, that's a good point. Velo says, you can go back and do both endings, by the way, after the episode. Oh, okay, that's a good input there, Velo. So we can see what happens both ways. So this isn't like an ultimate decision where we make something and we have to face it. Velo's saying we can rewind it. That's cool. All right. I'm tempted to go with, I know everybody's saying sacrifice Chloe right here, but I'm going to go with the fact that Max has told her time and time again that Chloe means more to her than anything. And I'm going to sacrifice Arcadia Bay just to see what happens.
Max, it's time.
I want to see a happy ending. See if this is happy.
Not anymore.
Max, I'll always be with you. Forever.
Sunshine for everyone, but as far as I can remember.
So now they're both going to die. Everybody's going to die. So that's basically like the screw it choice. If you're dying, I'm going with you. Huh. Tammy's like screaming at me, no, you need to sacrifice Chloe. Yeah, I figured that was probably the obvious choice there, Tammy. I just wanted to see what happened when I did this.
Today we will sell our uniform and leave together.
At least they're together. This way out. But it's not like they live if she chooses that route. Is it? Arcadia Bay is gone. It's like I chose. Am I still alive with Chloe though? Did we survive? Somehow? That'd be a lot to give up, even if she was alive with it. That'd be a lot to give up. There's that deer. More deer. That'd be a lot to give up for one person. To sacrifice everybody. The whole town. Yep, we're still alive. Driving her old pickup truck. Joyce, everybody at school, gone. Oh, look at that. There's that necklace again. She's got it back on, guys.
hide and seek in waterfalls. We were younger.
Chloe's saying, Velo's saying that I can actually go back and rewind and see the other ending. So that will come up right next, guys.
Hide and seek in waterfalls. We were younger.
Abby's saying she's literally crying.
Someday we will foresee obstacles through the blizzard.
Another great day in Arcadia Bay. Thank you, come again. Hammy asked, are they dead? No, I don't think so. I think that was an actual choice where you could give up Arcadia Bay to keep your friend. And you live with that. So, you decided to sacrifice Arcadia Bay. 53% of the people chose that. 47% chose to sacrifice Chloe. So it was about 50-50. I think that more people than not were kind of siding with me and saying, you know, the ultimate friendship. Chloe was the ultimate friend, and you would do anything for them. So, David got a scar during the fight. We'll go back and try to see the other ending here in just a moment, guys. David got a scar during the fight, 100%. David killed Jefferson, 30%. David didn't kill Jefferson. Wow, you couldn't even do that. I think I was just lucky to get past that. I felt lucky just to get past that moment there. You didn't save the trucker. Oops. You saved Evan. 60% of the people didn't save him. I saved Alyssa. That was 50-50. You didn't save the fisherman. Yeah, I didn't save him, but he wasn't dead. Anyway, everyone, so he wasn't dead. You didn't change Joyce's mind about David. And that was through the choices of what I chose to say there. You told the truth about Rachel to Frank, 62%. And more people than not chose to kiss Warren in that moment. Alright, so go ahead and exit that. Exit to main menu. Polarized. We should be able to go back here and go back. Cliff. Play this in collectible mode, or restart the game from chapter using slot 2. Sure. So we'll go back here and see the other ending, guys.
I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe. Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Wow. Here we are again. Velo says, wait for it. Wait for the choice here. Shine says, I feel that the choice Max would make would have been that she cared about Chloe more than anything, and she would have chose to give up Arcadia Bay. Pammy says, yeah, but what about everyone else who wanted to live? Like Warren, Joyce, Frank, everyone. Chloe would probably rather be with her dad and Rachel anyhow.
Max, it's time.
So we were going to go ahead and choose Chloe here, guys.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this.
Nice big hug.
I know, Max. But we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Being together this week, it was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max.
Oh, Chloe, I'm gonna miss you so much.
That's sad. Especially in the rain and everything, it makes it more dramatic. Best of friends.
always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
She won't.
Never.
If this was really Max, if Max was even able to make this choice to give up Chloe, I think she would be on the ground, on her knees, holding on for dear life. I mean, I think she loved her that much. This is definitely dramatic. Okay, so she's looking at the picture of the butterfly. Oh, I thought I was going to have to focus it here, but the game's doing it. Alright, guys, this is what you all been waiting for. Taking a picture of the butterfly. Letting it drop. Oh, she's in that bathroom. This is where Nathan and... Yep, this is where Nathan and Chloe have that first argument from episode 1.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared.
Oh,
You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
She's just gonna sit here and not stop it this time.
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
Oh,
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
she already knows what's gonna happen. That's freaking
who you're
sad.
messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so
You know how
sick of
hard
people
this would
trying
be for Max to
control
do?
me.
To just stay
You are
still and
going
not
to
do
get in
anything?
hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh, God. There's her tears. Oh, this is a lot more sad than the other episode, the other option. Her friend's gone now. And that's how she had to let her go. By not messing with things that happened. I get it now. I mean, she can't rewind time. She has to just let what happened happen. Man, that's sad. Poor Chloe. Ah, damn. Even Nathan feels bad about it. He was just under that freaking... Oh, man. Under that photography professor's freaking... Oh, man. A mess. Poor Max. So what does she change now? Yep, here we go with the pictures. So that's gone. Replaced with David arresting Nathan now. Nathan fighting Warren is gone. And now Nathan's in prison or in jail. Getting questioned. That's gone. Oh man. Scenes of her dancing with Chloe. Now freaking douchebag is arrested. No more Chloe. Now she's sitting there talking to David and Joyce. That's no more. Man. Oh, she's sitting there holding a teddy bear instead of freaking Chloe. Damn it. Now look at that, look at that. At the cafe, Joyce is showing her pictures in her old box. Oh, damn. This is so freaking sad, guys. All the memories and pictures and everything of that of Chloe are gone now. Oh boy, I'm wiping my tears, guys. No more storm though, right? She can look at the beautiful sunset. Wow. Alright, let's take a look at some of these comments, but let me wipe my eyes real quick, just a second, guys. I want to catch up on the comments. Some of the messages here. Shine Bright says they are a team. She would want to be with Max. She accepted the fact that her dad and Rachel is gone, but Max is still here. Pammy says, yeah, but she does love Max, but the amount of time she's died in a week is ridiculous. If something is meant to be, then it needs to be. Pammy says, I know it's horrible because she's Max's #1, but she needs to die for everyone else to live. Shine Bright says, there's no way I'm picking this when I play. I busted my ass to save her. No way I tell her goodbye and save the bay. Sorry. Vila says, if you kissed her earlier, something changes, by the way. I did kiss my friend Chloe when she dared me to. Pammy says she's been to Chloe's funeral. Oh, look at that. They're walking away from the cemetery. Vila says not yet. Minnie says, wow, powerful. I'm in tears. I'm in tears too. Pammy says, I must say I'm really disappointed with both of these endings. There are so many things that haven't been explained, and Nathan deserved a happy ending. Danielle says, wow, this is the best ending. Pammy says, people predicted the second ending back when Chaos Theory came out. It was so predictable. Oh, they're going to the cemetery right now. Damn, I always thought they was leaving it. Oh, we're not done with the tears yet, guys. Oh, that's so hard to see Joyce, her mother. Look at that. The casket. Damn. This is such a better ending than the other one. I think that they shouldn't even let you choose the other one. Like, if you chose to save Arcadia Bay, it should have been like Chloe, like, say, you're not making this choice, you can't control everything, I'm giving myself up or whatever. It should have forced this ending on you, because this one is so much better. Now David's there, and David looks like he cares. Like he cares about Joyce and cares that she's gone. Man, that would be such a hard funeral service to go to. Poor Max. I gotta say, if this ending doesn't at least make you tear up, you either haven't watched or played this game, or you don't have a heart. Seeing Max cry there, seeing Joyce bawl in the background. I mean, any mother would. Even a mother with a girl with blue hair. Still love your kids, you know? Who's that? Who the hell's that? Oh, it's Frank. Hell, even Frank's there. And his dog. How cool is that? I like that. Wow. There's a butterfly. Principal's there. Poor Joyce. And the butterfly lands on her casket. You can't have a more perfect ending than that. And Max notices. That butterfly is now Chloe. Blue hair, blue butterfly. Look at that. That butterfly is Chloe. That was a perfect ending. That was by far the best ending of those two choices. I love that. Wow, what a game, huh, guys? Let's catch up on some of the comments that went on while I was wiping my tears there. Danielle Gregory said, wow, that was the best ending. I'm in tears. Pammy says, people predicted the second ending. I'll get back to Pammy saying she was disappointed with this game and the way it ended here in a moment. Vilo says, the only complaint I have is that with a game about consequences, in the end, consequences were only very minor details. Pammy says, I guess it's their way of saying that no matter what Max did going back in time, she can't prolong the inevitable. Wow. Pammy, I can understand why you'd be a little disappointed, but I tell you what, I really, really, really like that second ending. I still think they shouldn't have even had that first ending. That's kind of lame. The first ending I thought was really lame, sort of. I mean, it just showed them driving through the broken town of Arcadia Bay. I guess they want to give people a sense of control. But I really would have made it so that if you would have chose to save Arcadia Bay and give up Chloe, I would have made it so Chloe actually said something like, no way, Max, you're not taking control of this situation. The town's worth more than me, or something like that. And Chloe would have taken control and given herself up and went to the same ending. I guess that would have taken some of the control away from the players in a big ending like that, a big ending decision, but I just thought the second ending was so much better. I mean, giving up Chloe and then Chloe coming back as the blue butterfly, I mean, it was a perfect ending for that. So I wasn't disappointed at all, Pammy. I thought it was fantastic. My only complaint, I think, was this episode was a little bit long. I mean, I've been sitting here for probably over 4 hours, even just the gameplay itself, and we waited more than an hour for the game to come out because it was delayed. So I think this was the best episode yet of Life is Strange, and I've loved them all. And I know you're disappointed, but you were here tonight, Pammy, and all of you were here watching my live stream because Don't Nod Entertainment, the developers for this game, and Square Enix made this game, and they made a game that had a gripping story to go along with it that got all of you attached. So whether you played the game or whether you watched it on YouTube like you guys did watching my episode 5 here on my live stream tonight, I want to thank all you guys for doing that. But Don't Nod, the developers for this game, reached out and they grabbed you. They grabbed you right in your heart. They grabbed your emotions and they made you guys emotionally attached to the characters in this game. You guys, most of you anyway, I'm sure, will admit that you were emotionally invested in the characters that were developed in this fictional game. This isn't a true story. You guys cared about what happened. That's why all of you guys tuned in my live stream tonight. You guys were very anxious and emotionally invested and wanted to know what happened to these characters that you care about. And when a game or a book or a movie can do that to you, it's done its job with overwhelming success. So I know you might have expected or hoped for a little different ending or a little more dramatic ending, or something that went a little bit different than maybe what was so predictable. But again, the game still did its job. I guarantee you this ending here brought tears to tens of thousands of people who played it and watched it, and it did its job. I mean, this is definitely going to be a strong nominee for Game of the Year for 2015, and to that I applaud them for making a fantastic game. I know I was always anxious from episode 1, waiting on episode 2, anxiously awaiting episode 3, anxiously awaiting episode 4, and I wasn't any more anxious for episode 5. I mean, I was so much more anxious for episode 5 than all the rest of them, but I was anxiously awaiting all of them. I was that hooked on this game, and it's been a fantastic and very, very great game to play. It's been enjoyable as hell to play. A couple of the points were frustrating, when I couldn't figure out how to get through a certain puzzle or whatever, but in the end, it's always been a great payoff. And again, they did it in episode 5. I know they worked their asses off to make this game. I know there was probably inner turmoil about inner debates about what they're going to do and how they're going to do it between all the developers and the people who, had agendas and ideas and everything like that for this game. So I want to go ahead and applaud all the developers for making a fantastic game. Definite strong nominee for Game of the Year. I would probably give this Game of the Year, even though we haven't seen, what else is coming out. But they just did a fantastic job on story and gripping you right where your heart beats in this game. And I'm a guy. I'm an adult guy, and this game made me cry. So it did its job. So, you talk about games. Those of you that have played it, and those of you that have watched me play this game, I think you can admit it's going to take you a long time before you forget the characters and the game. There's a lot of games out there that you might play and you'll forget the main character, you'll forget what their name was or whatever, but I bet you most people that actually played this entire game will remember the names Max and Chloe. They're going to remember the names, the characters that this game developed, and for that it did its job very, very well, in my opinion. So money well spent. I encourage all of you that didn't get a chance to play this game, even if you spoiled it by watching somebody else play like me or another YouTuber, to go out at some point and at least play the game yourself, because I think you'll still find and get value out of playing it later on. So again, I want to go and thank all you guys for watching this. Let's see. Pammy says she can't hear anything. Well, I want to go ahead and say that if any of you guys can hear this, I will be uploading this stream to my YouTube channel so everybody can watch it in the future. And they say, fans, thanks to your amazing support, gifts, passion, crazy devotion to the game. So they said thank you. And now we see that you decided to save Arcadia Bay and you decided to save Chloe is exactly 50-50. And that is not a surprise, because I think most people are going to be doing exactly what I did and wanting to see both endings and how both ended. And I think most people will agree with me that by far the decision to sacrifice Chloe was the best ending and the most fitting of this fantastic game. Just the other option didn't really fit that well. It wasn't well done enough to kind of fit with this game. Only the option to sacrifice Chloe was done well enough and a strong enough ending to be good enough to fit into this game, in my opinion. So there's that. Wow. It's going to take me a long time to get over this game. This has been fantastic. It's been a lot of fun. You know, and it goes back and some of the stuff, you know, the puzzles and some of that inner turmoil, all that, you know, Max seeing herself in the diner and arguing with herself. I kind of think that shows her inner turmoil, you know, within herself, of some of the battles, not just in this game, but some of battles that teenagers especially can have amongst themselves, just trying to fit in and trying to have friends and stuff like that. I think there's a lot of symbolism between this game and what real teenagers and what real peer pressure is like. It can be very stressful when you're that age and when you're going to school and when you have friends to balance your friends and your peer pressure and being cool and, you know, the demands of your parents and school teachers and homework and everything else that you stress out about. It can be polarizing. It can be definitely overwhelming at times. So, you know, if any of you guys ever need any kind of need somebody to talk to or whatever, don't hesitate to send me a message on my YouTube channel. Don't hesitate to leave me a comment on one of these videos or whatever. I do read every comment and every message I get on my YouTube channel. I'm not so big yet that I don't have time or that I get too many comments to read. So every one of you out there, whether you're a subscriber or not, if you watched my video, be sure you comment, be sure you send me a message. I do value everybody's input, everybody's opinion. So I want to go ahead and thank everybody here for watching me play this live stream tonight. I know that it was a long time. We had to wait well over an hour before we even had episode 5 ready to shoot, or ready to go ahead and play. So they were about an hour later than they said, in getting episode 5 up and running. So thanks for everybody's patience. Thanks for everybody's patience while I went through a couple of those difficult puzzle areas in the game. And, you know, I'm sure that when I go back and look at it, I'm sure that I'll be like, look in the mirror reflection, like when the bathroom had all the numbers everywhere. I probably looked right at the code, right in the mirror, you know, for 5 minutes before I was like, realize, oh, there it is, you know, and people are going to be laughing at me like, man, you know, what's wrong with this guy? But I think sometimes in these puzzle games and sometimes in these games, I either get so emotionally invested in the game that I can't think straight, or I have distractions here at my house that kind of keep me from focusing on the game. Not to make excuses, or, you know, sometimes a lot of times with me, I just overthink these things. You know, I really try to overthink them rather than looking for the simplest solution. As I found out in that one maze where that, you know, I was trying to get away from, you know, the guy chasing me with the lights and the trying to get to the tower and all that, I found out, you know, I was just working too hard. I could have just rewound it a little bit and just kept moving forward. I didn't notice that until the very end, though. But this has been a fantastic game. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching my live stream tonight so I could play it live and let some of you guys see it that have been anxiously awaiting. I didn't want to have anybody having to wait, you know, until tomorrow to see somebody's already recorded, you know, video going up. But I will actually put this video up on my YouTube channel. So be sure you leave your comments down below, whether you watch this live stream or whether you're watching a recording of this live stream. Be sure you put your comments down below. Be sure you rate my video and let me know what you guys think of Life is Strange. What do you think of it? Do you guys think it's a nominee for Game of the Year in 2015? Love to read all your comments. I may not respond to every one of them, but I do read every one of them. So I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching. This has been Zaxter99. And I'm going to go ahead and exit. And I want to go ahead and thank all you guys for watching my live stream and all you guys for being a subscriber and everything that you do for me on YouTube. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.